day, ladies and gentlemen. Our group of developers are suggesting Phra Thong Island as the destination for building a resort. Phra Thong is an island located in Kuraburi district, Phang Nga province, southern Thailand on the Andaman Sea. It has an area of 88 kilometers per square and it is separated from the mainland by a 7-meter deep canal. The nearest town to the island is Kuraburi and on the mainland about 10 kilometers east. Phra Thong is the middle link in a chain of 3 islands and it is largely flat with expanses of inland savanna. It has long uninhabited beaches fringed by coconut palms. There have always been a number of special natural features of Phra Thong Island. It fronts onto over 8 kilometers of beach on the Andaman Sea and in addition over 6 kilometers of beach on a bay containing small islands. As with most of the highlands along Phang Nga province coast, it features 3 main styles of landscapes. First of all, mangrove forest to its eastern coast. Second one is its white sand beaches and rocky islets to its western coast. And unique in Thailand, the central area of the island has all the characteristics of an African savanna. Barely developed for tourism, Phra Thong counts about 300 inhabitants who live from fishing and agriculture. Only a few accommodation choices are available in Phra Thong, and choices on the west coast of the island are simple budget and mid-range bamboo and thatched bungalows. Phra Thong's main point of interest is the strong connection to nature which it offers to its visitors. Covered in brilliant white sandy dunes with fields of long grasses and peeling trees, the landscape of Phra Thong is indeed fascinating, especially given how different it is from the lush mountainous terrains of nearby Kora and the mainland. With the possibility of spotting over 100 bird species, it is also known as one of the best watching destination in Thailand. The very shy samba deer, fishing and leopard cats as well as the sea turtles strolling around Phra Thong will certainly please nature lovers. A handful of friendly locals subsist of fishing and harvesting cashews. There's very little development on the island, and the longer one stays, the more one feels the sense of separation from the real world. This is a place where time seems to stand still as Phra Thong is a remote destination. As for activities, lounging on the beach or in a hammock is a favorite pastime there. However, activities such as diving, snorkeling, kayaking, birdwatching, and hiking tours around Phra Thong are being offered, but in a very small scale. It shows the potential of tourism industry to be developed in the island.
Good day, sir. My name is Lopoju with entry number 263410, and I would like to present the type that can be built at the destination. Okay, first of all, which resort is the resort that can be built at the Koh Pratong? This is because of Koh Pratong is an island in Kuba Buri district, Phang Nga province, southern Thailand on the Andaman Sea. It's located close to the mainland among a group of islands. Koh Pratong is low in population and so its natural environment is mostly untouched, unlike other popular islands that are tamed by the modernization. The forest, sea, and wildlife are the only sound the island would bring, while the local people have the humblest lifestyle by the sea. The design of the beach resort can be looks like the village style. This is because Hopatong lifestyle is like nearly to the nature. For those who wish to travel there, you will have to be a part of the nature, living in the simplest accommodation and just spending time looking at the sea or get on the sightseeing in the car to see the vast savanna, which is not very common on other islands in the middle of the Andaman Sea. And if you are lucky, you will get to see the deer running in the golden savanna with the background of the Eugenia trees or even walking on the beach. So this style can let the visitor feel to relax and release their stress and have some new experience. Then the design of the beach resort will use the wooden as the main material to build the resort. This resort were designed with 40 rooms for the family members, group members, and couple for the honeymoon. The beach resort will provide basic facilities for the customer. The furniture that used in the resort like simple and nature-based, which is wooden furniture. These beach resorts are available as well as as well as the homestay for those who want to get closer to the nature. That's all for me, and I'll pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
So, I will continue about the government or public policies pertaining to the destination and development at the destination. As we choose Phra in Thailand as our destination, we must follow their country policy, which is Thailand. The following governmental and private organizations have played important role in the tourism development policy in Thailand. 1. The Tourism Authority of Thailand, TAT. Tourism Authority of Thailand, or TAT, formerly named the Tourist Organization of Thailand, or TOT, established in 1959, have played a crucial role in tourism development in Thailand more than 61 years. TAT authority and responsibility are first, for promoting tourism and tourism industry, as well as occupation of Thai citizens in the tourism industry. Second, propagating Thailand natural beauty, archaeological sites, antiquities, history, art, culture, sports, and evolution of technique to other for travelling. Third is providing convenience and safety to travellers. Second, the Ministry of Tourism and Sports. The Ministry of Tourism and Sports was established in 2002 to develop, support, and promote industrial tourism, sport, and recreation. The Department of Tourism main authorities are to study, analyze, research, and gather the statistic data on the tourism and its policies, including tourism management and development plan and policy. Second, to organize the development plan of tourism service, including tourism promotion and coordination patterns. Third, to organize, support and promote the development plan for the Bureau of Tourism, Business and Guide. Fourth, to promote, support and organize the development plan for tourist attractions. Fifth, to execute the tourism law and guide laws, including other participated laws. Lastly, to track and evaluate the contribution of tourism development. Third, the Tourism Council of Thailand. Tourism Council of Thailand is a private sector organisation. It is responsible for implementation of objectives prescribed in the Tourism Industry Council Act Thailand 2544/2001 with the following key elements. First, representative of the tourism industry in the terms of coordination between government and private sector together. Second, promote the development of the tourism industry. And last one, promote the conservation of art, culture, tourism attraction, and history environment, including the identity of Thai culture.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Badrul Muhayyab bin Anwar Musyada, metric number 262920. So today I would like to present about tourism planning process. The first is study preparation. Developer of the Phra has to understand the current development of the tourism industry. Phra need to build the facility that is suited with the environment as well as their culture and their government policy. And then determination of goal and objective. The goal is to improving the knowledge base for coastal planning, policy and management. The objective is to increase tourist spending per person, improve human resource skill, development law and regulation to benefit the tourism industry. Then survey. Survey is by using the qualitative research approach in order to achieve the objective of the survey. Analysis and synthesis. When the data has been collected, the developer will proceed to the acquire information with a proper technique like graph, diagram and schedule. Planning formulation. The developer will choose which of the alternative that can be implemented to achieve the planning goal. Recommendation. When the initial development plan concept is chosen, the developer must generate the suggestion to inappropriate strategy and action. Implementation. A tourism development must get approval the government before it implement. Monitoring and implementation of tourism development plan will lead to the certain impact of the environment, especially during and after building the activity.
You all can see that it's showing the Gantt chart of possible progress scenario of the beach resort. There are 5 tasks in the Gantt chart, which is conceptualization, planning and initiation, feasibility analysis or research, commitment, design layout and construction, and implementation and monitoring construction. At the first place, conceptualization, planning and initiation are the first tasks. It takes around 1 month to complete the planning. The main element of planning is like the developers, property owners and Malaysian government, investor and so on need to define the resort objective. Compliance with local government regulations, isolate development issues and restriction on land use. Developer and government must have a lot of meeting to discuss these criteria. Then the second phase is feasibility analysis or research. We assume that this task will be done in 2 months. This is related to the research team, marketing team and others also. They need to done the market analysis, financial and economic feasibility analysis, a general overview of the area where the beach resort will develop and physical characteristic of the site such as the advantage and disadvantage, possible alternative site for the resort proposal, lodging facilities, and these are the main elements for the second task. 2 months duration is enough for them to done this task. In addition, the third phase task is commitment. Commitment is very important. This phase involves the final negotiation for the aspect of the development commitment, may be in the form of formal agreement. 2 of the most important of these are the environment impact statement EIS and decision about ownership structure and financing. The obtaining development rights of the site and development of the general land use plan are also the element of this phase. Then the fourth task is the design, layout, and construction. It needs 4 months to complete it. This thing that need to do at this phase is the resource architectural design and layout are developed. Gross space allocation are made for each element of the resort. The resort management contract signed and the project approved. Works with the architect, construction team, and interior design to draw up the final plans and schedules, preparing and executing the construction management document and building the resort. Okay, then the lastly is the implementation and monitoring construction. All the developers, government agencies, stakeholder, and project manager must play their own roles to monitor the construction of the beach resort. So this takes the longest time to finish it. It almost needs 20 months to finish it. That's all for the Gantt chart. Thank you.